Anybody there yet? Oh, there's some people on. Just wanted to share with you real quick. Does your credit score look like these Sierra Mountains behind me? Or is it similar to Lake Tahoe? It's just flat and calm. Wanted to share this view. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me flip it around so you can see the whole thing. I think the camera's better on this side. Sun's just starting to go down here in Lake Tahoe. The lake is extremely calm. Sometimes it looks like the ocean out here with 4 and 5 foot swells. Every year there's several boats that are sunk due to the fact it just comes over it. Right here is Cave Rock. This is the rumor, the old story is this is where the mob used to drop off bodies. And just right there, so literally from Cave Rock out about 20 feet, it goes from like 4 to 5 feet deep to 5 to 1,000 feet deep. Right there, 20 feet away. And you can't see it, but there's a buoy. And it gets extremely deep right there. So let's switch this back around and go over my video today. Real quick, the rules of the silver game are to share this video, tag a friend, and hashtag Fortress Credit Pro, and I will send you a silver coin valued up to $25. They are not $1 silver coins, but the value goes up to $25. And someone asked me the other day, why am I giving away silver and not gift cards or cash or whatever, or gold or anything over $25? And the real reason is, if I give you something over $25, I have to send you a 1099, and then you have to pay taxes on it. If I keep it at $25 or less, you don't have to pay taxes on it. I don't have to keep track of who I gave it to. I don't have to send you a 1099. You don't have to fill out a W-4, W-2, and it's just cool. And silver is the original money. Silver and gold is actual real money versus paper money is called fiat money, which is based on the fractional banking system. It's just a big mess. So I'm giving away silver to get you to share the video so more people can learn about real money and credit. But if you want to win, share the video, tag a friend, hashtag Fortress Credit Pro, and check out the mountains behind me. So here's what I want to go over today. There were 5 winners yesterday. So when Michelle gets a chance, she's going to post those winners. Oh, she already posted them. One of the winners is a teenager, which is really cool that I now have teenage kids, young adults, I should say, watching my videos. So Cash Madden from John Day, Oregon is a winner, and I'm going to send Cash a Prospector silver coin because I'm not sure if he's in high school yet. I did a little bow hunting with him. In fact, I was with him when he shot, I can't remember if he shot it or his mom shot the elk with the bow, but it was really cool hanging out with a kid that was into the outdoors. But Cash, you won, man. You watched my video yesterday. You shared it. First time winner. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to send that Prospector coin because eventually you will be going to high school if you're not already. And both your mom and dad and your uncles went to Grant Union High School, the Prospectors. So Cash, you won. And Michelle shared the list earlier of the people who won. So let me get into the credit nugget of the day, and that is, does your credit score look like these Sierra Mountains behind me right now? And what I mean by that, are they jagged? Does it go up? Does it go down? Up and down, up and down, up and down? Or is it just flat like this lake? What is it? Does it go up and down and jagged, or if it's flat today? Yeah. I had a call today from an attorney from Colorado, and he's like, I don't know what's going on. My credit score has dropped. I was at 770, 780 a month ago, and I have no idea what happened today. I'm in the 600s, and he's like all distraught. And I said, well, let me log in, look at your credit report. So we logged in. I pulled his credit through Credit Mojo, which is my credit monitoring service. If you need credit monitoring service, if you want a 3-bureau credit report, and you want some training, because you get the training with it, credit hacks training for free, and you get free credit repair for life if you ever need it, go to creditmojo.com and sign up for an account. It's creditmojo.com. So anyway, this attorney went there, and we looked at it together, and I was saying, man, the reason your credit score looks like a jagged mountain like these Sierras behind me is because you're maxing out your credit cards. He's like, no, I pay them off in full every month. And I said, but you're not paying them off by the reporting date. You're paying them off by the due date. And if you max out your credit cards and then pay them off on the due date, the bureaus generally get the information from the furnisher the day before, the day after your due date. So if your due date's the 15th and they report to the Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion on the 13th, it's showing that it's maxed out. Your payment hasn't cleared yet. And so it looks like your credit card is maxed out. So one of the things that you can do to increase your credit score is call your credit card company and ask them, when do you report to the credit reporting agencies? And the person might not know. They might have to put you on hold and find someone else that does know. But they all know, and they generally only report once a month. I know you probably thought they reported every day. They don't. They report once a month, and it's usually the day before, the day after your due date. So if you're paying off your credit card on your due date and it hasn't cleared, they're reporting your full balance. So if you maxed out that credit card, it shows that it's maxed out, which will drive down your credit score. And then if you don't use it, your credit score goes back up, and then it does this yo-yo, and it looks like these jagged Sierra Mountains behind me. Now maybe you have bad credit, and it looks like this lake, looks like Lake Tahoe behind me, and it's just flat. It's just a 400 all the way across the board. You're just a 400. You want it to be jagged. You want to go up to 700, right? But you don't want it to drop back down to 400. So you need to really watch your credit card balances. The other problem that this attorney had, and it's always funny with attorneys. It's funny because attorneys and doctors think they are the smartest people on the planet. And they will call and ask for advice, but then they don't want to take your advice because they think you're smarter. They think they are smarter. There's no other profession that's like that. But attorneys and doctors think they're smarter than everybody else, and it frustrates them that they can't figure out this simple thing known as your credit. And the thing is, it's not simple. It's very difficult. But if you want your credit score to go up and then level out, you got to watch out with those credit card balances. You got to pay off your statements. You pay off your balances by the statement date or by the reporting date. The other thing that was happening with this attorney, a very successful attorney, has been practicing law over 30 years, and who knows how many thousands of cases. But the problem is he went and got some new credit cards and did some balance transfers, and then closed his old credit cards and got new credit cards. So not only were his cards showing maxed out, but they were showing new. Remember from other videos, 90%, 90% of all late payments, 90% of all derogatories happen within the first 2 years of an account being open. 90%. So what do you think FICO's going to do when you open a new credit card? They're going to artificially lower your credit score by putting you in a high-risk scorecard, because the chances of you being late over the next 2 years is extremely high. And so they're going to artificially deflate your score. The other thing that happens is 15% of your credit score is based on how long your credit's been open. So now you got this new credit card. It's going to decrease the length of average credit history, which is going to decrease your credit score by about 75 points. So when you go and get new credit, like this attorney did, and then you max it out, it's going to look like these mountains. It's going to be high one day and drop the next day. And it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. And your scores can change any day. It's not like this lake that's just flat. In fact, it is a lot like this lake. This lake could change in the next 15 minutes. I was just telling my wife we're here in Lake Tahoe. There's no snow on the ground. But tomorrow, there could be 4 feet of snow on the ground. And we've been here before where it's sunny and beautiful like this, right? Yesterday was miserably cold. Today is beautiful. But tomorrow we could have 4 feet of snow. We could have 10 feet of snow tomorrow here in Tahoe. But this lake changes all the time. And that's why there's so many boats that sink every year. Because it's flat and it's beautiful and calm. And then out of nowhere comes up the wind from those mountains back there. And you get 4 and 5 foot swells. And next thing you know, you're swimming for your life because your boat just got capsized. Because you got the wrong boat on this lake. The river boats don't work really well here in Lake Tahoe because it is like the ocean sometimes. But your credit score can be a lot like that lake. It can change at any moment. Your credit score can be a lot like the mountains, the weather in the mountains. It can change at any moment. But you want it to be fairly flat, right? You don't want to be doing this yo-yo thing like those mountains back there. You don't want your credit score looking like that. How do you do it? Don't close your credit cards. Keep your balances low. If you're maxing out your cards to get the points, pay off your balance by the report date, not the due date, but pay it off by the report date. How do you find out the report date? Simply call and ask, hey, when do you report to the credit bureaus? And they'll tell you. Hope you enjoyed today's video. As you can see, I don't have a coat on. So it is, it's only 45 degrees here. But I'm going to run. But here's the thing. Share the video. Even if you don't want the silver, share the video because maybe someone else could use the video to help them with their finances. But if you want a chance at winning the silver, share the video, tag a friend, hashtag Fortress Credit Pro. Congratulations to the 5 people that won from yesterday's video. Tomorrow, I'll be announcing 5 more. See you later.